Hi, how's it going? Tonight I'm gonna prepare a Brazilian Ciranda, and many of you can ask me, but if you are a Brazilian music teacher, you don't know how to play this style, and there are 256 Brazilian different styles. So I don't know how to play them. I don't know how to play all the songs of them because they have their own repertories. So it's a lot of work, and it's infinity. All right. So every day I'm using also this channel to learn, to prepare myself. And let's talk about Ciranda. That's some music from the state of Pernambuco, and its main the most known person is Lia from Itamaracá. She is a singer of this style. This style has a dance in person, dances in circles, holding the hands of the other people. And about the style, it has an on the lower instrument, on the bass drum, it marks the beats, but has one accent, and on the beat one, so 4/4, it's measured, or 2/4, and you have the snare drum playing all the 16th notes, but with accent in ta, 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 ta. I'm sorry, ta, 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 ka, ka, ta, 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 ka, ka, ta, ta, tu, ka, ta, ta, ka, ta, ta, tu, ka, ta, ta, ta. I don't have any score of Ciranda, but I'm gonna learn first the melody, and I'm gonna show you. Sometimes you know the melody by ear, but you don't know how to organize your mind to memorize this melody. Many people plays, and when they return to play again, they commit a lot of mistakes. And there is a way that you can practice accumulating memories, all right, and you can see the progress. So you can test the notes to identify where you are, what notes you want, and after that you go memorizing piece by piece, and you go in small bites during the process of memorizing. I'm gonna sing for you the melody. Eu tava This is the chorus. Essa ciranda que me deu foi Lia, que mora na ilha de Itamaracá. It's like this ciranda who gave me was Lia, that lives on the island of Itamaracá. Esta ciranda quem me deu foi Lia, que mora na ilha de Itamaracá. So this is the chorus, and I realized that singing the A section, it's not very clear to me, the melody. Eu tava no I'm gonna try to play and remind if So, for example, I have to memorize these first notes. Oh, that's it. So I'm not sure if I play anything together with this, I know I'm gonna commit a mistake. So let's try to memorize this. I don't know if the melody goes down. I have to hear the original melody, but I'm trying to recognize the chords, not the chords, the harmony of this melody, but I'm trying to take chunks of the melody that I can relate with chords. For example, so here I have 1/5 and the 1 of C. And there are some thirds here. And 1/4 at the end. So I have 1/4 and 2/3 and 1/4 again. So this was the way I didn't relate with chords, but I relate with some intervals. And how can I memorize this? And when I don't have a quick answer, so I go to other part of the song and I let my head think passively. I don't worry with this anymore. Let's go to the chorus. So we have neighbor tones. So all these notes are neighbors. Oh neighbor. And we have one arpeggio of C. So a lot of neighbor tones. And we have a C major and 2 notes of the G7. So this will gonna help me to remind neighbor tones. Nice. Tones. Arpeggio of C and arpeggio of G. So this melody of the chorus is so it's much more easy to memorize. All right. So we are gonna return to the beginning. So still a way to memorize, but no problem. Just play more times. C major and G7. G7 when we press G. So that's it. I've chosen 2 points that I can see the notes of their page of G7, C major, so I'm not sure of my explanation yet, so I'm gonna change the subject like we do in the other studies, and I'm gonna return. The mind will be more clear. This is the end. It's like a coda repeating the end of the phrase. So I'm gonna return to the theme one more time, and let's do the next part. We're gonna work on the beat. Alright, so this is the melody of the chorus, and I'm gonna do one more time. One second turn. One thing important, it's always repeat the same fingering. If you play another instrument, try to repeat the same way you've done in the previous studies, because if you change that fingering, your mechanical memory will be lost when you start the movement for another fingering or another reference. So always try to find the same way during the repetitions you are doing of the theme. Alright, and one more time. Alright, this is the melody like I remember. Possibly it's not perfect yet. I have to hear the recording. This is the groove. So the snare drum, ta, 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 during this longer note on the first beat. Ta, ta. It's like it's the skin of the drum is not pressed, so it sounds freely, and on the others they press the skin and you see a dry sound. So pa wa pa 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 wa pa pa, and then there's another ta ka ta 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 ka ka ta 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 ta. I'm measuring it with treble. Ta 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 So we can play with both hands, and we can do some, try to do some So I put now the snare drum in this finger, and in this first finger I put the 3, 4, and we can also now I put the wet sounds, the dry sounds on the fifth pa, pa, and the wet sound that's longer I put on the first beat, pa, pa, and on the thumb I put an interval of second. So this is the basic. Let me see, I'm more reduced. this is more reduced. And why? Because I took off some elements. For example, the marking beats I didn't do, and I didn't do the 16th that I already wasn't doing, because if I do sorry, let me try to do this with all 16. It will be a good exercise. The pronounce is not perfect yet, but let's work with this reduced one. And sometimes when the first beat you have low and high register in the percussion, sometimes it's interesting to omit, and you just hear the lower part. Like in Frill, we can do the same thing. Besides doing we can omit this first play with of the higher part. This is possible, right? So we can do the same thing. Let's play 8 notes. Reviewing the quarter notes. Let's do 8 notes now. Syncopations. So these were the basic rhythms that we can do. Let me try them more complex. It will be difficult to do now. Just I'm gonna try to do the simple one. But let me try to review the melody. Let's try to create a little of independence. It doesn't need to think on the chords now. When you join the hands, a lot of wrong things start to happen. I start to miss notes, and it's very common. All right. The important thing, it's not most of the people try and goes forward when they commit a mistake, and the important thing, it's just try to resolve the next notes, try to play. Alright, this one more note. Alright, so I've thought in this. Let me study a little more of the independence, alright? The pattern with the rhythmic cells. It's becoming much more easier, so we can start to try the more complex. I don't know if it will sound good. think it's more, it's sounding better when I don't change the note of the lower drum. Reduced one's much better, but to have more ideas, it's interesting that you play some progression. Me know how I change the chord without changing giving the sensation of another first beat. You saw I smiled because when I tried to change the chord, my intuitive behavior is of playing some lower note, and this doesn't happen in Ciranda. Tried one progression that the brass play that's it's not usual. I don't know how is that, but an important detail of this is during it's to hold the lower note, right? So I put one more note. Alright, I'm almost arriving at the second bar. Oh, nice. Some more notes. Oh, nice. Almost there. One interesting thing about the cirandas is that when they repeat, the lyrics, they sometimes begin with in another beat of the measure. It's not I don't know if it's on purpose, but sometimes it sounds out of the matrix, because it seems like it was sang wrongly. But it's common in Ciranda, they dance and sing, and I think they don't pay attention on the returns, or it sounds like a circular rhythm. And what is a circular rhythm? A circular rhythm, it's some rhythm that can be started in any part of the bar. This won't happen in Ciranda, but you're gonna see the song starting different beats of the same same pattern. All right. This other examples of circular rhythm. It's the samba clef that you can start on the first or the second measure. Doesn't matter. It depends on the style of the melody and the other elements, but there are some Brazilian rhythms that you can start from different places and they will sound. Alright, this is the concept of circular rhythm. Let's try a little more of the independence exercise. Note that the syncopation now is sounding okay, and so let's try to return to the melody. hope that almost the rhythm is, I'm being able to play the melody with the rhythm now. Let me study a little bit of the comping. So it's becoming easier also, and let's do the melody again. So I'm having problems to put the chorus, and this is very calm. Let's work a little on the comping and using the harmonies of the this can sound very again. Let me do it, just try with one chord. that song. So it sounds let's play from the beginning. So I think for today it's a good study. I'm a little tired now, but I think we've worked on comping, on some reduction to memorize the melody, and for today I think it's a very good job, and we're gonna continue tomorrow. I hope you have enjoyed, and this process help you in applying another Brazilian styles that you are interested in. Alright, thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow for more lives about the Brazilian accent improvisation. Bye bye.